Evening, welcome to Going to Ground. I come up here with Effie for our evening dog walk, and it's heading up from our home, which is down the hill here. You can probably hear the Bath Road A4 at the bottom of the hill. It climbs gradually up to Fifield Down, which is an area of great beauty and wildness, and quickly becomes quite remote. And we like coming up this way at this purpling hour of the sunset, midsummer sunset. We're just ahead of the solstice, of course, and behind me in a day or two there will be all of the tightly patrolled solstice celebrations at Avebury. Already every entranceway that could permit a camper van has been blocked off by the police, and the car park at West Overton, where at the end of the Ridgeway where we sometimes film, that's got a kind of police booth at the end of it. It becomes a little bit lively in this part of Wiltshire around the solstice. There's a great big free festival that my son is promising to attend on Wednesday night, so I'm tempted to give him the camera and he can do a going to ground live from the Avebury solstice celebrations, which would probably pump up the viewing figures somewhat, but I'll let you know how that's gone. And I absolutely love this point of June. I was talking last time about the changing colours, and the purple is really coming out in the hedgerows now, and the glorious hogweed. Hogweed's got such a horrible name, but it's such a beautiful plant. This is one just growing up here. These constellations of buds and blossoms and seed heads, however you want to describe them, are endlessly fascinating. There's another one, and those thick woody stems which Effie's trying to eat, and I suggest she doesn't, because they're meant to be very bitter and not very good for the skin, but they're just an absolute delight to see them pushing out and up just as the cow parsley declines and becomes this sort of deeper orangey green. The hogweed takes over, picks up the baton for the hedgerow, and there are some other, I wonder if I can find some, I need you to identify for me. These they're purple with a kind of tight globy bud at the top of multiple stems, and they're really, really lovely. And every year I try and work out what they are, and if I do find out, I can never remember thereafter. Probably won't be able to find one now. Maybe I'll put a picture up. No, it's too far back, I think, for me to show you. If I come across another clump, then I'll show you. But this is really, apart from just checking in, it's to let you know that my new album, Even Songs, is going to be released shortly. And if you're around in the Marlborough area or Wiltshire, Berkshire borders, there'll be a launch on the 13th of July, which I think is a Wednesday night, 6:30, with a song or two from me, maybe a reading from the book, a poem or two, and a glass of something. It'd be lovely to see you if you're able to come. Details on social media, and the pre-ordering for my album on CD or digital download or vinyl LP, friends, which is the thing I'm most excited about, being a lover of physical records. This is my first ever proper record. You can pre-order for that by going to the website Bandcamp, which is a selling point for independent artists. Oh look, here is that plant I was telling you about. Oh, and some of these have come out. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at them. Look at that. I love them when they're tightly packed before they come into bloom and afterwards. Tell me what that is if you know. I'd love to be able to identify it. Here's some more. So you can also buy Evensongs bundled together with copies of what's it called? The book English Grounds as well, if you like. Let me know if you encounter any difficulties. But the website is andrewrumseymusic.bandcamp.com with all of the HTTPS and etc. at the beginning. But just go to that, Google that, andrewrumseymusic.bandcamp.com, and you'll be able to order Evensongs. And do let me know if you want to book me for dates in the summer or autumn. There's more space, little more space. Can't do too many of them, but one a month or so. If you'd like me, I'd love to do one in London. I haven't got any booked up in London. Let me know. And these evenings are so enjoyable, talking about going to ground sort of stuff, really. Church buildings, landscape, faith, creativity, bit of poetry, all that. All the usual goings on. Okay, friends, God bless you as you go to ground.